What's up, guys? A little bit of a different video today. Today I have what I'm going to be calling the Grind Squad. Maybe I'll update this throughout the year. Don't really know. Guess it depends on how the feedback and reception is on it. But this is going to be cards you can earn and a team you can build just by playing the game. Uh, Most of these cards will be from programs like Team Affinity or the Egg Hunt or the XP Path. And I think this is just a serviceable team that you can build by only playing the game. No marketplace, no anything like that. Don't have to win online games. And yeah, let's get started, right? So in left field, we can replace this Joe Random. I like, personally, Charisma, Ronald Acuna. I've seen a lot of people hit really good with this card. Obviously, has that great Acuna swing. The stats are more than decent and has breaking ball. Only thing really holding this guy back is his clutch is not great, but on All-Star, that won't matter at all. Hall of Fame, it shouldn't matter that much. Should be able to have a lot of success with this card. Center field, a little controversial pick here, but I have Jazz Chisholm. And some of you guys might be thinking, like, oh, there's no way I can get Jazz. That's way too many cards for me to collect. I've actually done the math, right? So I've done the math. If you've done every free program, I know it's a little bit to ask, but if you can do every free program, you can collect up to 151 cards right now if you keep all your XP Path cards. So in theory, you can have Chipper Jones. Spoiler alert, he will be on this team. I think he's too good not to. If you can get him by not having to spend any stubs and just by playing the game, I think you guys should do it. Right field, this is going to be a very popular one. It's Eric Davis. His stats are too good. Too many top-end players are really good with him. He's still on some people's teams. Just a phenomenal card all the way around. Third base, kind of already ruined it. It's Chipper. I know 140 cards sounds like a lot, but if you can knock out Team Affinity, that's 60. WBC is 30. Tops Now is about to be over 30. Should be more than attainable for a lot of you guys, which is why shortstop should not be a surprise either. Trey, I think, is 110 cards. I don't love him. I don't hit that great with him. I hit pretty good with him, but not great. Not ideal for me. Stats are really good, and he has dead red, and he's got a good swing. So I think he'll play good for a lot of you guys. I didn't love him, but I think for most people, they will really enjoy Trey. Second base, first boss card out of the XP path. You get 3 of them, so I put 3 of them on this team. Frankie Lindor looks like a phenomenal card. Cannot recommend him enough. And then back-to-back picks. Muna, we're putting Muna at first base. I think he looks phenomenal. Haven't really got to use him at all this year, but I have played a lot of people with him, and he's done exceptionally well against me. Catcher's tough. There's no great free catchers. Kensuke Kondo is probably going to be your guy's best bet. DH, a lot of good options at DH. I mainly looked at the 97 Charisma players. If you can play the ranked, or if you want to break the rules a little bit and spend like 10K on this Anthony Santander, he is a fantastic card. I've had a lot of people hit really good with him against me. He's a great option at DH. Some other good options include, if you like him, this Reggie Jackson from the Egg program is not bad. My personal pick at DH would be Jock because of the 125 clutch he has. So if you have a runner on second or further on the base paths, he will always have a max PCI. That's very useful. Also has dead red and bad ball hitter. So my pick would be Jock. Again, if you don't mind cheating a little bit, Glaber would be good here or at second base. Yelich, I know a lot of people like Yelich. A lot of people like Bo Bichette. A lot of people love Juan Soto. He would be a great DH. Has dead red. Has a great swing. Other than that, Devers. A lot of people absolutely love this Devers, and I do too. He's phenomenal. He hits the ball really hard. Doesn't play bad against lefties either. And that would be my picks for DH for the grind squad. I would probably say, for me, it would probably be Jock or Devers, but you guys can make up your own decisions. DH is probably the most preference-based position on the field. Some bench pieces. Really, for me, these will just be substitute for you guys. If you guys want to do more, or if you want to spend some stubs on the team, I think Gunner looks good if you want to finish the ranked program. I think Lou's really good if you want to finish the ranked program. I've seen some people play really good with this Adolis. I know the stats don't look great, but I have seen some people just absolutely love this card. Defense is immaculate. Probably wouldn't put him in center field, but he looks really good. I've seen some people play good with this Eugenio. Obviously, Santander, I already mentioned. And then I'm thinking like 97 Glaber, probably. Or Springer, right? Springer from the Egg program. If you guys like his swing, I've never really loved his swing. But if you guys do enjoy that George Springer swing, has good stats, has dead red, looks like a great card. Would not put him in center, but in a corner outfield spot, or maybe even at DH, he wouldn't be a bad option. And then we've got our starting pitching staff. To me, these are the best 5 starters in the game that you guys can grind for. Bob Gibson would be number 1. That is our last program boss. Our next one up, I did not include Yamamoto. If you guys do enjoy him, I think he's solid. I don't think he's great. There are some pitchers I would rather have. Dustin May, for instance, I would rather have. Madison Bumgarner, I would definitely rather have. I put Johnny Cueto in there, but he's pretty much the exact same as Pablo Lopez. It just depends on what you guys really want. They're both very good control pitchers that have elite pitch mixes. It's really up to you guys. Maybe you want to try both, see who performs better. They're very similar. My last pick was the 97 Charisma, Luis Castillo. I think he'll play good on All-Star and Hall of Fame. I think he'll do really good against worse players. Better players will probably light him up because of his less than stellar pitch mix, but looks like a good card. Bullpen's a little tricky. There's not too many free bullpen pieces that are given out. Obviously, the 97 Otani. Obviously, Lee Smith. And then past that, it kind of starts going downhill. You do have Soto. That's another good lefty option. I think Chafin's pretty decent. Joe Kelly's not awful, but he's also not very good. I would probably include the 92 Ryan Presley that you get from the, forget what it's called, the Captain Pack in the XP Path. And then for our last free pitcher, I think it's between Michael King and Jonathan Loizaga. It's really up to you guys. I'm sure, I mean, there's really no reason why you wouldn't have King by now, but I'm sure a lot of you guys have Loizaga. If that's a comfort pick for you guys, maybe you like him. Maybe you would rather have Michael King than Joe Kelly. I wouldn't blame you. I don't think Joe Kelly looks great. But yeah, that's the grind squad. This is a 97 overall team that is acquirable only through grinding the game. You don't have to touch the marketplace. You don't have to really do anything. You don't even have to sniff online play with this team if you don't want to. I mean, you can win games with this team. You can make World Series with this team. I've made World Series in the past with teams kind of like this. You can win games with this team, and that was the point of this exercise, to show you guys who I would be running if I didn't have the team and the access to the cards that I do have access to. So if this was helpful for you guys, if this helped you structure your lineups at all, feel free to like and subscribe, and peace.